All right. So lesson 4-10 multiplication wrestling. What is that? All right. So for the lesson per se, it's really about decimals. However, let me move this up just a little bit. However, with multiplication wrestling, it's a game. Okay, to help practice the basic principles of multiplication with multi-step numbers. Pretty much, it uses the knowledge of our lesson 4-9, partial products multiplication by two digit. It uses that, but we have cards, like playing cards. And so you draw two numbers, and then one is actually going to be multiplied by 10, and then the other one is left alone. So you have a two digit, and then the other person has a two-digit number, and then you try to figure out how to actually play. So in class, we will actually play this game. For the students that are at home doing this activity, you will not be doing this. You'll just be doing the lesson work, okay? So in lesson 4-10, like I said, we're going to be expanding on our knowledge of decimals and how to represent decimals in various ways. More or less, this is kind of like a mini lesson of what our knowledge of decimals is, okay? So let's look at the page in the book. Now, with today's lesson, I'm just going to kind of briefly talk to you about it. I'm not going to actually do any problems with you because this should just be review. And if you need help and assistance, you might want to go back in your workbook or any kind of lessons and go back and review any videos that might have to do with decimals, ordering decimals, comparing decimals with fractions. Yeah, anything like that. So numbers 1 through 3, you need to tell me what the shaded region is based on a decimal and a fraction. It doesn't matter which spot you put the fraction, which one you put the decimal, it doesn't matter. So you're going to tell me the shaded part as a decimal and as a fraction. Numbers 4 through 7, pretty much you're going to find the equivalent fraction of the provided fraction. Okay, so 7/10, give me what the equivalent fraction is. Remember, the way that we do that is we either have to multiply by 10 or divide by 10 with both numbers. Number 8, this table right here, this chart, you're given 4 columns. The first column is word form. So tell me what the word form of that number would be. The expanded form, break it into tenths and hundredths. Decimals, give me the decimal. And then finally, give me the fraction. For 9 and 10, all you have to do is for the word form of that decimal and or fraction, you need to give me the decimal and you need to give me the fraction. This should be very simple as long as you go back and you review if you need to. But this is just a review on the decimals that we've learned with fractions, okay? So you should be all good with that. If not, reach out to your teacher. They should be able to help you with this lesson, okay? Now, this is a short lesson, really quick lesson. Like I said, if you need more help, let us know.